Play here from Equatorial Guinea. Pass played inside by Machin onto Ivan Salvador. Nigeria, however, did not take long to equalize. 120 seconds, in fact.
On January 13, 24 teams converged for the African Cup of Nations. Now, 16 have qualified for the second round. 2 teams stood out at the group stages, Namibia and Mauritania. Mauritania qualifying at the expense of 2-time African champions, Algeria, and Namibia qualifying as one of the 3 teams from Group E. One man, 34-year-old Emilio Insu, scored so many goals, 5 in 3 games, at the expense of big names like Victor Osimhen, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane. Surprises do not get bigger than this.
Abi, you spoke about surprises. It doesn't get more surprising than Ivory Coast, the hosts, having spent over $1 billion in preparations, narrowly sneaking to the round of 16, having been beaten by Equatorial Guinea in their final game 4-0. Indeed, Afcon 2023 has been a tournament of intensity, ferocity, and more importantly, sagacity.
Of Côte d'Ivoire, and what a superb start here. Look at this for an opening strike. 4 minutes it took for Seko Fofana.
Now, in Group A, hosts Côte d'Ivoire were touted as a favourite to finish at top. But 1 win and 2 defeats means they had to wait to qualify as one of the best losers. Equatorial Guinea finished top with 7 points, same as Nigeria, but superior goals difference ensured they dominated. Guinea-Bissau left without a point. Meanwhile, when Egypt, Ghana, Cape Verde and Mozambique were paired in Group B, on paper it looked like 2 of the most successful teams in history of the competition would have an easy path to the knockout stages. This, however, was not the case as Cape Verde clinched top spot with a game left to play. They finished as leaders while 7-time Afcon champions Egypt were second. It wasn't a pleasant tournament for 4-time champions Ghana, who suffered another group stage exit. Mozambique were also eliminated. In Group C, Senegal finished at the top with 3 wins from 3 games, the only team to achieve this feat in this Afcon edition. The defending champions are followed by 5-time champions Cameroon, who amassed 4 points from 3 games. Guinea finished third with 4 points, while Gambia got knocked out.
Abi, for context, do you know that the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations that was held in Cameroon had 100 goals in 52 games? Put that side by side with the 2023 Afcon here in Ivory Coast, whereby 89 goals have been scored in just 36 games. Remarkable, I must say.
Well, more remarkable is the refereeing situation here, where we've seen top-notch calls, impressive situation, as opposed to the last Afcon tournament where bad refereeing calls almost marred the whole tournament.
True.
Group D perhaps produced the greatest upsets, as 2-time African champions Algeria crashed out after a subpar tournament, as Mauritania won its first ever African Cup of Nations game, and Angola topped Group D. Burkina Faso also qualified, finishing as runners-up. Meanwhile, in Group E, it was a tighter affair with Mali, South Africa, and Namibia all recording 1 victory apiece, with another surprise coming in as Tunisia finished bottom of Group E, failing to win a single game. In Group F, pre-tournament favourite Morocco started off on a bright note but struggled to break down teams, as DR Congo, the team which finished runners-up, gave them a tough time. Avant-Grande Zambia put in a spirited performance but were not able to accrue enough points on the board to progress into the final 16. And as it stands, from Group D, Angola, Burkina Faso, Mauritania, Mali, South Africa, Namibia, Morocco, and DR Congo all qualified from Group D, Group E, and Group F, respectively.
As the round of 16 of the African Cup of Nations commences on Saturday, there will be more records to be made,
More goals to be scored,
more saves to be made,
more tears to be shed.
That's why you have to stay tuned to Rise News for more Afcon updates.